Welcome to Have You Read It? The channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Whether you're here for self-help, personal growth, or business inspiration, there's something for everyone. Today we're diving into Gary Vaynerchuk's Crushing It: How Great Entrepreneurs Build Their Business and Influence, and How You Can Too. This book is a follow-up to his 2009 bestseller, Crush It. And it explores how the social media landscape has changed and how entrepreneurs can leverage these platforms to build their personal brands and businesses. Gary V, as he's known, brings his trademark high-energy, no BS style to the table, offering practical advice and tons of real-world examples. He also shares inspiring stories from entrepreneurs who have crushed it using the principles outlined in his first book. So, what's the big idea? The core message of Crushing It is that anyone, in any industry, can build a thriving business and powerful personal brand by leveraging the power of social media. It's not just about promoting your products or services, it's about building a community around your passion and expertise, becoming an influencer in your niche. Gary V argues that the internet has leveled the playing field, giving everyone the same tools to build a brand and connect with their audience. The key is to understand the unique DNA of each platform and create native micro-content that resonates with the specific audience on each platform. He emphasizes that it's not about being everywhere, but about being intentionally present where your target audience spends their time. This requires understanding the different mindsets people have when they're on Twitter versus Facebook, for example, or Instagram versus YouTube. Now, let's talk about the 8 essentials that Gary V outlines as crucial for building a successful personal brand: intent, authenticity, passion, patience, speed, work, attention, and content. These essentials formed the foundation of his first book, and they're just as relevant today. Your why matters more than your how. Why are you building a business? What impact do you want to have on the world? Gary V believes that focusing on providing value and serving your audience is the key to long-term success. He emphasizes that altruism, caring about your customers, and building a legacy should drive your actions, not just the pursuit of money. He even gives a formula. If you are 51% altruistic and 49% selfish, you have a greater chance of success, because most people are 70 to 99% selfish. Be yourself. Don't try to be someone you're not. People can spot a fake a mile away, especially online. Embrace your quirks, your imperfections, and your unique story. Authenticity builds trust and creates a deeper connection with your audience. This should be a no-brainer. If you're not passionate about what you're doing, it's going to be very difficult to sustain the long hours and hard work required to build a successful business and personal brand. Gary V emphasizes that passion is what fuels your efforts and keeps you going when things get tough. Building a personal brand and a business takes time. Don't expect overnight success. Be patient, persistent, and keep putting out great content, even if you don't see immediate results. Gary V shares his own story of reinvesting his earnings and living modestly while he was growing his family business. He didn't take shortcuts, he played the long game, and it paid off. While patience is essential for the long game, speed is crucial in the short term. Be quick to experiment, to learn, and to adapt. Don't overthink it. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Learn from your failures and move on. Gary V argues that you're better off being wrong 10 times and being right 3 than you are if you try only 3 times and always get it right. Building a business and personal brand requires a tremendous amount of work. Gary V talks about working 12 to 17-hour days. He acknowledges that this kind of work ethic isn't for everyone, and he stresses the importance of work-life balance. But if you're truly committed to crushing it, you have to be willing to put in the hours. He suggests blocking off the hours you must spend on obligations and using the remaining time to work on your business. Pay attention to where the eyeballs are going. What are people talking about? What are the emerging platforms? What are the latest trends? Don't be afraid to experiment with new platforms, even if they seem risky. Gary V emphasizes the importance of being an early adopter. He even shares a story of how he misjudged Snapchat stories. This is the 8th essential, and it's the one that has seen the most significant changes since the first. Crush it. Gary Vee stresses the importance of creating native micro-content, that is, content specifically designed for each platform. A Facebook post should look and feel different from a tweet, which should be distinct from an Instagram post. He also introduces the concept of document, don't create, suggesting that entrepreneurs should document their journey, their process, and their daily lives, rather than trying to create perfectly polished content from the start. This allows your audience to connect with you on a more personal level and witness your evolution. A key concept in the book is the idea of pillar content. This is one long-form piece of content, a blog post, a podcast, a YouTube video, that can be broken down and repurposed into dozens, even hundreds of smaller pieces of micro-content for different platforms. So, for example, a 1-hour podcast can be broken down into shorter audio clips for Instagram or Facebook, quotes for Twitter, or even a blog post summarizing the main points. Throughout the book, Gary Vee shares numerous examples of entrepreneurs who have crushed it, illustrating how they applied these principles to their businesses. We'll talk more about their stories throughout this podcast, but the takeaway is that these individuals come from all walks of life, all ages, and all industries. Their success isn't due to some secret formula or magic bullet, but to hard work, smart strategies, and a deep understanding of the social media landscape. One recurring theme in these stories is the importance of providing value. Whether you're a fashion blogger, a fitness instructor, a chef, or a dentist, your content should offer something useful, entertaining, or inspiring to your audience. This could be in the form of practical advice, behind-the-scenes glimpses into your process, or even just sharing your personal journey and experiences. Many of the entrepreneurs featured in the book started out by offering their services for free, building their reputation and gaining experience before monetizing their brand. Another key takeaway is the power of collaboration. Partnering with other influencers in your niche can expose you to a wider audience and help you grow your following more quickly. Gary Vee emphasizes the importance of reaching out directly to individuals and businesses through direct messages, offering them something of value in return for their attention. He even discusses the importance of personalized outreach. Now let's talk about the specific platforms and how to leverage them. This is still the king of social media, with billions of users. Gary Vee emphasizes the importance of having a Facebook business page, even if you're focusing your efforts on other platforms. It's a crucial distribution channel and a valuable tool for building community. He also highlights the potential of Facebook Live and targeted ads, which are still relatively inexpensive. This is the ultimate platform for video content. Gary Vee encourages everyone to give vlogging a try, even if they don't think they're video material. He stresses the importance of documenting your journey, your process, and your daily life, and shares his own experience with Wine Library TV. He also offers practical advice on optimizing your videos and your channel. This platform has become a powerhouse for visual storytelling. Gary Vee highlights its potential for building a personal brand, especially for artists, designers, chefs, and anyone in a visually driven industry. He emphasizes the importance of high-quality images, strategic hashtags, and collaborations. He also discusses the power of Instagram stories for sharing more spontaneous behind-the-scenes content. This is the water cooler of the internet, the place where people go to get the latest updates and engage in real-time conversations. Gary Vee highlights its potential for connecting with influencers, hijacking trending topics, and building a following. He emphasizes the importance of listening, reacting, and providing valuable commentary. Despite the rise of Instagram stories, Gary Vee believes Snapchat still has a place in an influencer's toolkit. He highlights its potential for creating more raw, unfiltered content and connecting with a younger audience. He also stresses the importance of cross-pollinating your Snapchat content with other platforms to increase its reach. This platform, popular with tweens and teens, is often overlooked by older entrepreneurs. Gary V encourages people to experiment with it, highlighting its potential for reaching a younger demographic and its unique format for creative expression. This medium is ideal for those who aren't comfortable on camera. Gary V emphasizes the power of podcasts for selling time and connecting with people during their commutes. He also stresses the importance of high-quality audio and engaging content. This is the newest frontier in content creation. Gary V believes that voice-first platforms will become increasingly important, and he encourages entrepreneurs to create skills and flash briefings for Alexa and Google Assistant. He highlights the potential of these platforms for reaching people during their daily routines and providing valuable information in a short, easily digestible format. One important point that Gary V makes throughout the book is that you don't have to be an expert to start creating content. Document your learning process, share your mistakes, and be transparent with your audience. People connect with authenticity and vulnerability. They want to see your journey, not just your finished product. He also addresses common excuses that people make for not pursuing their entrepreneurial dreams. I don't have time. I don't have money. I don't know where to start. He dismantles these excuses one by one, providing practical solutions and real-world examples of people who overcame similar obstacles. One particularly inspiring theme is the idea of giving yourself permission. So many people are held back by fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of wasting time. Gary V emphasizes that the only thing stopping you is you. Give yourself permission to pursue your passion, to take risks, and to create something amazing. So, what's the main takeaway? The main takeaway from Crushing It is that the opportunities for building a successful business and personal brand are greater than ever before. The internet has given everyone the tools to connect with their audience, build a community, and become an influencer. The key is to be intentional, authentic, passionate, patient, and persistent. Put in the work, pay attention to where the eyeballs are going, and create amazing content. And most importantly, give yourself permission to crush it. Here are a few easy-to-remember heuristics. Document, don't create. Share your journey, not just your finished product. Jab, 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 right hook. Provide value before you ask for anything. Focus on the long game. Be patient and persistent. Success takes time. Give yourself permission. Don't let fear hold you back. Eat shit for as long as you have to. Be willing to put in the work, even if you don't see immediate results. Thanks for watching. Have you read it? Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.